Live from Dunning Field on the campus of New Canaan High School, it's Varsity Girls Soccer, brought to you by DAF Media in conjunction with NCTV. Hi, everybody. I'm Damian Andrews. So glad you could be with us for this DAF Media NCTV broadcast of Varsity Girls Soccer between the Darien Blue Wave and the New Canaan Rams. The Rams here at home on what is an overcast day, and we're expecting some weather before this one is through. Joining me on the broadcast this afternoon, the boys soccer coach from New Canaan High School, Luke Green. So glad to have Luke with us. And, of course, the Darien boys varsity soccer coach, John Bradley. Gentlemen, I can't think of a better way to spend an overcast. It's like the English summer right here, as you always talk about, John. It's beautiful. Two English lads like yourselves to be with us. This should be fun. Two teams in the FCIAC East Division playing really well right now. New Canaan coming off a tough loss to Brian McMahon, but they have played well this season. They come in 8-2-1. Darien, meanwhile, 7-2-1. If it's anything like yesterday's boys matchup, it should be an entertaining game this afternoon here at Dunning Field.
Yeah, I think these two teams have got more at stake because that's very important for the fourth spot on the girls' side. I think Ridgefield, Staples, St. Joe's, no particular order, are going to have the three of the top four spots. A home game in the first round of FCX because with the way the girls' schedule and level of play is, both these teams definitely going to get into the playoffs. But this I think is going to define who gets. I think both of these teams can outlast Wilton, so it's a huge game today for both teams. Aside from the rivalry between the two towns, this is a very important game. It's a statement game for both teams. As I said, New Canaan have hit a bit of a slump the last couple of games. Darien have actually started to put some good performances together, so it's going to be really interesting to see which team can come out the fastest today, set the tempo of the game. Again, the conditions are going to change as the game goes on. We're going to get more wind, more rain. So I'm looking forward to seeing how the start of this game goes.
Luke, let me ask you, obviously weather should be a factor this afternoon. This was originally scheduled to start at 4 o'clock, and they pushed it up to 3 o'clock. How will the heavy rain, potentially affect this matchup?
Firstly, I'm looking forward to it. It's two very good teams. So as you mentioned, hopefully an exciting game with plenty of stuff going either way. The rain always brings the turf to another level with regards to speed. So just ball control, passing, moving, both when you are attacking and also when you're defending. So that'll make it a lot tougher for the girls, and then I guess it depends which way the wind goes, right? So if the wind's going left to right in the second half, New Canaan might get the best of it. If it's going widthwise across the field, it might be a bit more even. So it could be a big factor come the end of the game.
As I said, when the wind and rain starts to come down in the second half, you're really going to see here who's your technique's going to be tested. Again, your first touch. Some players struggle with that. So it's going to be interesting. As I said, both of these teams know each other. Both coaching staffs are familiar with each other. They know how each other's going to play. So, I mean, again, we'll see how this first 15, 20 minutes go. Both teams are going to be looking to dictate the pace of the game, and be interesting if one of them can get an early goal.
You mentioned the coaches. The head coach for Darien in his 9th season is Lee Parsons, and in his 3rd season, the head coach for New Canaan is Rich Hickson, who has done a really nice job with the program in 3 years now. Obviously, New Canaan played in the FCIAC finals a year ago, losing to Ridgefield. And as John mentioned, Ridgefield has won 3 of the last 4 conference championships. We are underway here at Dunning Field. Darien in the white, New Canaan in the red. And Darien will be moving from left to right on your screen. New Canaan will be moving from right to left.
I think in this first half, it appears to me that New Canaan have the wind at their back. So I think New Canaan will be looking to get the ball into their forwards early, get the Darien defence under a little bit of pressure. I imagine they're going to push high up. Again, you can already see right now that the Darien game plan is to man mark It appears Emma Shue, it looks like Courtney Ball's going to pick her up. It'd be interesting to see if New Canaan can push further up the field and get some pressure on the Darien sweeper.
It depends how much space. They left a lot of space there for Kaylee Harden. I'm sure Dylan Patton will want to find that as well underneath Emma Shue. So Darien have to be wary of that as well. I mean, neither team's going to want to lose this game.
Not when they've got their brand new Rivals Cup at stake.
Exactly, brand new Rivals Cup 2019.
For those of you unaware, there's a new trophy going to be given out to the winner of today's game.
Oh, it's Emma Shue. Nips in after Dylan's robbed the ball.
Here's Shue on the near side of the field.
That's a
ball into the box.
There.
And Maniscalco, Olivia Maniscalco, is the Darien goalie.
Oh, you don't want to give her that much time and space.
Cross, and that sails over the crossbar. Emma Shue, the number 20, the junior.
Not switched on yet, Darien, have they, mate?
This is a relatively young New Canaan team, just 5 seniors on the squad, a number of juniors, number of sophomores.
Oh, both teams, as I said, have got a lot of young players out there today. So many lines on the field, I'm struggling to see where the penalty box is.
We're playing black lines today.
Emma Gibbons is the goalie for New Canaan, the junior.
That's good work from her there, just being off a line, being wary for any of those balls through.
Again, looking at today, I'm presuming Nell Niffin must be injured because it looks like she's not playing today.
Nell Niffin is out.
Oh,
she
Dylan.
was injured
Great
in
feat.
Monday's game, Monday night at Fairfield Ludlow. So we wish her well, but she is out, as is Chloe Humphrey.
So I think it's something, if you look today, though, it'd be interesting to see if the New Canaan staff, coaching staff, Rich Hickson fairly animated at the moment. Obviously, we can't pick up what he's saying, but it's something that they should have spotted very early, and if they can adapt to this with Nell Niffin being out, it looks to me that Katie Chandler's moved over to the centre-back to play with Courtney Ball, and you can see already early that Katie Chandler, as I would, is dropping a little bit deeper because of Emma Shue. It'll be interesting to see if Emma Shue pushes higher up the field to exploit the space. You can see she's trying to get into those gaps. It's going to be very hard with Shue's athleticism for Courtney Ball to track her for the whole game. So it's going to be interesting to see.
It's great work by Kaylee Harden down the right there. Go on, deliver.
Again, this is what will play into the Darien hands. I think New Canaan have got to exploit the space.
Oh,
That's a good turn.
Left foot lives. Go on. Oh. Good effort from Olivia Bognon there, senior captain.
The lights turned on here at Dunning Field, overcast as the rain is on its way. Just a little bit of wind right now, supposed to worsen as the night.
I think Damien's being a bit generous. I think you can see how the ball's hanging up in the wind. I think it's definitely a little bit more than we actually realise. You can see by the flag over there that it's. And this will be what New Canaan. I mean, if I'm the New Canaan players and coaching staff, I know I need to pick up a goal or two in this half. Darien will be looking to force the New Canaan forwards deeper to receive the ball. That's a good turn, but again, you've got to hang on to possession there. New Canaan back in possession. Again, that'll frustrate the coaching staff there. That's excellent defending, and then too many touches on the ball.
We are a little more than 5 minutes in as the umbrellas have come out in the stands and the rain has arrived.
Yeah, I think Rich would be happy with the first 5 minutes. I think they've been settled into the game. It's been played in the Darien half. Couple of forays into the attacking third.
It's a big word, forays.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to look that one up.
Coach Hickson has, as I mentioned at the outset, has done a nice job with this varsity program here at New Canaan. And when he took the job, he wanted to kind of restore some of the tradition of this program. A lot of history here at New Canaan with the girls program.
I said New Canaan have done a good job setting the tempo of the start of this game. Darien's going to have to look to try and get a foot on the ball in the middle of the field. I said it's also a unique game, like you said. I think, I'm not even sure if there's 7, 8 seniors between both sides. I mean, I think Darien, I'm not sure Darien starts a senior today.
Yeah, as I mentioned at the outset, both teams relatively young when you consider not a lot of seniors out on the field or on the roster for that matter.
A good bit of experience in the New Canaan side, though. McKenna Harden at the back played a lot last year. This front three, even though they're not seniors, they played a lot of minutes last year, if not all the games. Elizabeth St. George, who's injured, she played a lot as one of Rich's front three. So they've got a lot of FCIAC experience. Catherine Lasecki there at the heart of the defense. Again, senior, played a lot of minutes last couple of years, so they're in a good spot. They Darien lot played a lot. You know, these guys played last year.
Yeah, I think it's
even though it's not senior, is it a familiar lot or?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, there's 4 or 5 starters out there from last year. Again, games like today, though, like I said, it's a horrible weather. The rain's kicking in now. First touch is going to be tested. And like I said, I think today's going to come down to not just heart and determination, but more, as I said, the technical skill and soccer smarts. Again, if I'm New Canaan, I'm looking to exploit those holes in a relatively new partnership. Obviously, the injury to Niffin has forced Darien to make some changes in there. Bellissimo out here on the wing. That's good defending.
Yeah, Anna Zoccolillo at the back, staying at her job, making sure she keeps around the ball.
And I think we're just seeing here, again, Darien will be looking to get this in the box.
You know, I talked to some of the players from both teams, coaches, and they were looking forward to playing in the elements, playing in the rain.
Oh, yeah.
Adds a new dimension, I guess.
Oof.
And
Yeah,
that is Gibbons.
I wouldn't be.
Hey, it's
but I think, Luke, you can already see if you take a look, you can see that the coaching staff of New Canaan have already told Emma Shue to push further back on the sweeper.
Yep.
So it's going that, and then she's checked in, which they're not going to look for her to do. She's going to have to be patient up there. If Shue can remain patient up there, she'll definitely get at some point some service.
Yeah, she may as well, if she can, stay a little higher and try and isolate that the sweeper that it looks as though Lee's playing.
Yeah, because she's jumped into the position of Niffin, which is obviously probably the toughest position to jump into on the field. Katie Chandler usually plays out right back or left back.
Right. Is that how he sets them up? Does he set them up with a?
No, well, they just tend to play a little deeper. They don't actually. But yeah, he plays 4 at the back. It's a good chance here if she can see her. It's a good effort. No,
it's not bad. Yeah, it's a not bad piece of play by the front three, and Olivia supporting.
Olivia Bodman's shot sailing over the crossbar, and this will be a goal kick here for Darien. It's going to be taken by Colette Quinn. And now the rain coming down heavier here at Dunning Field.
Yeah, here comes the bomb cyclone that's on its way.
Cool.
You can't really see it on your screen, but the rain is coming down, and it's coming down heavy. And that is one of the reasons why they moved this up from a 4 o'clock start to a 3 o'clock start.
Yeah, these winds are the wind gusts are supposed to get right up there tonight.
That's a great switch if anyone's out there. Again, I'm struggling to see, and that's a good turn if she can get across in.
Yeah,
Again, no support there. We'll see what she can do here by herself.
Oh, she's done really well out wide there. Kaylee Harden.
And that's a good counter attack with the that's well defended.
Yeah, there's you see.
That's those touches we were talking about. That's well defended there again with New Canaan will give the ball away cheaply there, which you don't want to do against these quick. That's well defended by McKenna Harden there. Really didn't have much choice. Just couldn't play that back to the keeper.
Yeah, when the weather starts to get like this, you got to limit your, hopefully limit your mistakes. And if you are making them, make them in, areas that aren't dangerous to you. So playing the ball back to your goalkeeper at this point, maybe it's the right decision there from McKenna just to put
get
it
that
out
for
for a throw in and go from there. Oh. Yeah, again, that ball skipping off the turf. Emma's going to have to be wary of that going forwards.
Luke, I know the girls' team, I can't speak for the boys' team, but as we...
Darien could be in here, but listen, that's a good cross.
And Gibbons
Well done, Emma Gibbons at the front post.
comes up with it.
That's well done by Gibbons. I'd say there's a little... I mean, we learnt in our game the hard way yesterday that playing out the back's tough, but as I said, it looks as though here New Canaan are just pretty much going to punt the ball every time. As I said, when Gibbons gets the ball, no one really opens up or looks to build from the back, and there's definitely some players in there that I think if New Canaan could catch Darien out, if they could quicken up their speed of play from the back.
Yeah, definitely. The girls are all pretty comparable at building the ball out of the defensive third, and you just got to have the ambition to do so. Maybe as the game settles in, they'll start to switch over, or maybe they don't want to because of the weather. Who knows?
Quinn, nice pass.
You definitely can't give the ball away in the midfield like that, though.
And that skirts wide of the near post. Quinn with a nice pass there looking for CC Stein. Stein with the lone goal in Darien's 1-0 win over Fairfield Ludlow on Monday night.
As Luke said, they've got to be real careful in the middle of the field not to give the ball away. I said I think the team that can control the middle of the field is going to win this game.
Oh,
that's a good
well
turn
done,
there by
Emma.
Shu.
Great. Yeah, she's... Oh, that's another great touch as well. Draw the defender in.
That's
Play
well
across.
played.
Kaylee Harden in the middle. Oh.
And Maniscalco pounces on it.
Well done,
And
Emma
it's
Shum.
just about to say, I'm struggling to figure out. It looks to me like New Canaan play, Luke will know more than me, but it looks like they play a 4-3-3.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's no width out on the right-hand side. That was a great example. If New Canaan could have got one or two more bodies in the box there.
Yeah, I
But
think.
yeah, I'll be looking to, as I said, push someone further out to the right.
Well, I think McKenna's been asked to do that job on the right hand side. It's just the Darien number 9 is tucking in and playing very high, close to her. So to kind of leave her might leave him exposed a little bit. Be interesting to see what Olivia does here. I think
if she can get this on target, this could be tough for the Darien keeper.
There's Bognan, serves it up into the box.
Oh, that's bouncing around all over the box. Catherine Lasecki with a head flick on.
Oh, good save.
And a nice save by Maniscalco.
Dropped in a nice area for her there. I thought it was a good opportunity.
Ball bounced around like a ping pong there in front of the goal.
Yeah, much like yesterday, John, right? you had a couple of them like that.
Except it didn't bounce into the goal.
Yeah, like right now, like what you're saying, the right side's pretty pretty vacant.
It's not when, as I said, I'm more like what I'm saying, when New Canaan got the ball.
Yeah, yeah.
It's too narrow. As I said, I'm not really, again, we can't really hear what coaches are saying because we're on the opposite side of the field. But even now, there is, we've got...
great ball over the top. Kaylee Harden's...
And
that's a lovely
Maniscalco
idea.
scoops it up.
But if you look at the space they can exploit on the other side of the field, it's very compact. I think New Canaan here have the slight edge in the start of this game.
I think this has been a dangerous area for Darien so far going forwards when they're counter attacking or
that's a great ball. Again, it's going to be tough on this surface.
Yeah, or dispossessing New Canaan in their own half. They've looked dangerous.
Yeah, so I'll be looking, as I said, if when New Canaan win possession, if Kaylee Harden can push out wide just a little more.
Yeah, she looked offside there.
Maniscalco getting the start in goal for Darien.
Well done, Rihanna. Olivia Bognon's so clever with the ball at times. It's a great strike. Go on. Oh, offside.
Oh, well, good. Luckily for us, we're going to play it back and take a look.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's got to be close.
I'm going out on a limb to say no offside. No, because we've got to go back.
Yeah.
If we can back up a little bit, boys.
Can you get the cameraman to pull out a little bit?
Nice job by a production crew right there.
I think the refs will take a closer look later. I'm still going to go with when that ball was played across, she was onside.
It's come from a long way away on an angle forwards, and the referee's in no place to make the right decision. Whether it might have been the right decision, as far as the game is concerned, it's the only decision that matters. Isn't that right, John?
While we have a quick break here, I want to talk about our production crew, all student volunteers from DAF Media and NCTV. On camera one is Harvey Duplock. Our director is Colin Adams, and our ISO camera operator this afternoon is Will Olson. I want to thank all of you for joining us for this broadcast, and hope you are safe and dry wherever you are watching us from. So a couple of big opportunities go by the wayside for New Canaan.
And again, as I said, this first half, I would say with these elements and the wind, and that New Canaan's going to want to come in here with at least a couple goals advantage. Otherwise, I'd put the game definitely in Darien's favour. If Darien can get in here tied up at the half-time, I would be, as a coach, very happy. These conditions are awkward. The conditions are tough.
Yeah, still a long way to go. Yeah, 20 minutes, 22 minutes left in the first half. Well done, Anna.
Yeah, we are nearing the midway point of this first half as the rain continues to come down hard.
I think it's getting heavier, if anything.
It's heavier.
Yeah. But you saw that last free kick. It was a bit of a low free kick, but just skipped off the turf and almost gained speed after it hit the ground.
Well done there by Jocelyn. That's good defending. But again, it's really hard in these conditions to dribble your way out of trouble. That's well done by both players there. They should roll out for a throw-in.
She kept in.
This is a tough matchup with Bellissimo being so quick. And again, the defenders are going to have to be really on their game here with Darien's first touch and athleticism. Their balls that will skip off the surface. That's well defended.
Well defended by number 18 there. Yeah, those girls, that front three of New Canaan, if any of those balls are even 30-70, they'll their speed will
if they
bring them closer to winning it. They're the front three are very quick.
If you can get across in here, this could be dangerous. Yeah. Oh, that's well defended again.
Yeah, both teams started well at the back, really, haven't they?
Yeah, the defence is doing well. I said what they've got to do is put a foot on the ball and maintain possession. Oh, looks like a rerun of yesterday.
Yeah.
Neither team at the moment can string 3 passes together. I think
Charlotte Gelhaus is coming in, replacing Miss Van Dusen, coming and playing on the left-hand side for New Canaan.
Gelhaus with a throw in again. Nope.
Oh, first corner of the game? First corner, is it?
First corner of the game. Yes, it is.
Let's see what New Canaan can do.
Just under 20 minutes remaining in the first half. We have our first corner of the game for New Canaan. And Bognan will take it, as she does on most of these set pieces for the Rams. Serves it up into the box.
Great ball, Catherine.
Oh, save.
Wow.
Was it the post?
Header there. No, it was a header and the save by Maniscalco.
No, it looks like it went wide.
Catherine Lasecki on the with the head.
Lasecki comes in right side of your
post?
screen.
Yeah, maybe.
And it does hit the post.
Wow, it's close. I think the goalkeeper had that covered, I think. She moved across well there. I was going to say, John, I know you had a lot of corners yesterday, even in these conditions. Would you be telling them to whip it in the air or play it a little bit lower and use the speed off the turf?
I think with the ability New Canaan have in the air, I think you stick with your game plan, you get it into the box, because if you win that first ball, again, that was a great header. Again, it looks like it hit the post. If that ball gets down in the 6-yard box, definitely chances to get some goals. I said overall it's been a good start to the game by both teams. So that's another case there of just judging the wind. Again, New Canaan. And again, this is where, I mean, she's...
Yeah, someone's got to pick her on.
Yeah, looked like Lasecki fell asleep there for a minute and didn't even see her. And again, with the Darien speed and athleticism, you definitely got to keep an eye on these forwards. And again, this is a sloppy one to give away from New Canaan, and maybe Darien will punish them on this.
So a corner opportunity here for the Blue Wave. Quinn serves it up.
A great ball.
And it scoots by.
Yeah, great work by...
Off of Shea Dolce.
Again, it's a little bit...
It's a bit scrappy in the middle, and no one's really getting...
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a few players again, I'm familiar with a lot of them that have a lot of quality and have the ability. As I said, I'm still waiting for someone to get a foot on that ball in the middle of midfield and take control of the game again. Right now, it's a lot of what I describe as kickball with both teams just whacking it. Again, that's somewhat the nerves and somewhat the conditions too. But again, very soon I've got a feeling there's going to be one moment of quality from one of the players on each team that's going to open this game up. Again, that's the bounce there. That again, there's nowhere to really go there. New Canaan have got 8 players all in a really, really, really tight. That's a tough ball in these conditions. It's very, very tight in there, as I said. New Canaan have got to start. That's a great ball.
Yes. Well done by Olivia.
She might struggle to keep it in, but it's an idea of what they've got to try and do. Ooh. Okay, again, and I'm not... Again, if it was me, I'd said I'd have Emma Shue through the middle and I'll be splitting someone out to the right and left to get these fullbacks under pressure. Not sure the official knew which lines he was looking at, but I don't blame
he didn't. It's the black line on the periphery.
I can't blame him. There's 97 lines on the field, so he's allowed to...
Oh, well done, Phil. Good feet. Go on, Dill.
Excellent play there. This is a great chance if you can get off the ball. Well done. Good ball there.
Great defender. That was no nonsense defending there.
Darien able to clear. Courtney Ball, the junior. We've got a stoppage in play here at 15:48 of the first half. Still no score in this one as the weather continues to be the story here. The rain continues to come down.
I think that's another one of those examples of what me and Luke were talking about earlier. If that's just a cleaner first touch, she gets a shot off there. You have no margin for error here. As I said, it's slick, it's wet. That was a great passage of play there by New Canaan. As I said, switched the ball, did exactly what they went from left to right. For those of you who are unaware now, this will be a drop ball. I presume New Canaan is going to play it back to Darien, but I'm not sure. The way the new rule plays out, anyone can go for the drop ball and any number of players can go for the drop ball. We'll see what the ref does here. Right now, no one's going for the ball. The only thing that
Yeah, and in the break of play, I think Izzy Miller came on there for Kaylee Harden.
Izzy Miller's come onto the right-hand
Yeah.
side. That's a good ball.
Number 17.
That's a great turn
That's a
there
great touch.
by Dylan Patton. Now, if she can switch that ball,
I need a bit. Oh, that's a great.
Nice move by
Side.
Patton.
Oh,
but again, if we look, it's all a little bit too safe. I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 New Canaan players back behind the ball. If they will commit 1 or 2 people in that situation, I think they're definitely going to punish Darien here.
just having a couple of different options in the box there for when Dylan gets a head up.
Isabel Miller, Luke, was right there in front of the goal, just sails by her.
That was actually a good effort by Patton because she really had no options in the middle.
Yeah, I thought she might have just tried to whip it back post there and shoot instead of looking for a teammate, but I think she was looking for Miller at the back post.
Getting New Canaan back on the attack here. That's another great ball. Good touch.
Oh, well done.
That's a good pass. If she can keep that in, okay, well done.
Like same again, there's only 2 players in the box there. They keep the ball well though.
Here's Potter.
If she can get this into the box.
It's a great ball front post.
And that's a save by Maniscalco. Maniscalco positioned well.
Yeah, she had no.
Let's see if we take another look at that.
It might have been going wide. Oh no, it was a great shot.
Yeah, just creep in.
Again, in this, I think that was the best decision in these conditions. Okay, push the ball out for a corner kick and let yourself regroup. Looks like New Canaan set up the same way here. Again, Darien's going to have to be on their toes.
Yeah, see, I think I'd just whip it hard and low across the edge of the 6-yard box there and let everybody attack it. There you go, Catherine Lasecki on the head again at the back post off the corner. Maybe a little too deep, asking a bit too much for us to get it on target from there, but you never know.
Yeah, no, I agree. Again, if you whip one of those
yesterday,
as I said, the issue is going to be is more if you have that one player, like we know in the boys, that would be able to, because Darien's expecting that ball to the back post, right? So as you said, if someone could just go in there and whip it in, it's going to be chaos. So maybe that'll be a good opportunity for New Canaan to catch Darien unawares.
You just never know, do you? Whip it hard and low, waist height across the 6-yard box, and see who gets the touch.
An excellent first touch there.
These two teams meeting for the first time since last year's FCIAC tournament semifinals. And of course, in that game, New Canaan with a big effort, beating Darien 5-0 to advance to the championship match, where they lost to Ridgefield. And of course, Ridgefield has had a stranglehold on the FCIAC the last 5 seasons.
It's a machine up there.
They've won 3 of the last 4 conference championships.
Hey, Ian does a nice job up at Ridgefield. They have a lot of talented players up there, and you know, I know New Canaan or Darien or St. Joe's would like to break into that and break the cycle.
And they lost a lot of talent from last year's team, and continues to cycle in new talent to the program.
Well,
they're a big town,
Dolce,
right?
That's a great ball by Dolce, well headed out there by Zoccolillo.
There's Quinn, couldn't settle it, and New Canaan able to clear ball near midfield here. Here's Dolce as she tries to turn.
It's well done there by Bull.
Yeah, it's a good battle in the middle there, isn't it, between Emma and those two.
New Canaan on the attack again.
Yeah, if they can get another player forward a little quicker there, they're you know, looking for a good overload 5v4 heading into the final third.
Yeah, like I said, neither team.
Great touch by Olivia.
New Canaan.
Oh, what's going on there?
I want to thank everybody for watching. Have a number of views, over 70 views on this live stream this afternoon. The weather keeping some people away, I'm sure. As the rain continues to come down, it will intensify as the evening progresses. Still no score in this one.
Excellent free kick there.
Could also be the popularity of the commentators, I think, Damien.
It very well might be that, Luke.
Might have a couple of
Damien
people tuning in from the UK just to listen to this.
Damien Andrew joined by John Bradley, Luke Green. So glad you could be with us for this. Our production crew, all student volunteers from NCTV and DAF Media. Harvey Duplock on camera 1, Will Olson on camera 2, our ISO camera, and Colin Adams is our director this afternoon for this varsity girls soccer game between New Canaan and Darien.
And it looks like Coach Rich Hickson's preparing a substitution. Courtney O'Connell on the sidelines there, ready to come in. Likely coming in probably for one of the midfield positions, I would think. Maybe Rihanna. Courtney's first year with the varsity program this year. Very creative midfielder. Knows how to score a goal, knows how to create chances. So I think that's probably what Rich has got on his mind heading into the final 9 minutes of the first half.
So very similar to the boys' game yesterday between these two schools. Opportunities in the first half, no score. We've still got 9 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half of this game, and certainly has been an entertaining game thus far.
And that'd be the worry if again was New Canaan. Is New Canaan have had the bulk of the chances and dominated, and it's only going to take one opportunity for Darien to sneak a goal here.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I'm not sure which manager will be the most pleased in coming off at half-time. You obviously, New Canaan have had the lion's share of possession and field position, which you're never really happy with. So I'm sure Lee isn't pleased with, or MSU. Walterton snapshot there.
I think, again, with the wind and the conditions, I said if I could get in, like I said earlier, if Darien can get in here with 0-0 or half-time, it's similar to...
It looks like the wind's died down, though. The flag's pretty...
The wind has died down and the rain has picked up, and New Canaan has really dominated this first half with 8:20 left.
So, yeah, you got Rihanna, oh, no, Olivia Bognon making way. For Courtney O'Connell. She'll probably play just behind that front three and try and create something, hopefully, for the Rams.
So O'Connell comes in, Bognon.
Jordan Vaught playing up top now for Darien. Okay,
Bognon heads to the bench.
Again, that's one of those. Again, that's a good passage there by Darien if they can just hit the forwards. That's great play there by Darien, unlucky.
Yeah, I think they just got to look a little further there, right? They can't. If you stop the defense from moving and create that space in behind, can you then play a ball in there? Oh, well done, Izzy Miller.
Should be a goal kick, I think. Oh no,
corner.
And it'll be a corner here on the far side of the field for New Canaan. So another set piece. We all know how important they are.
Like I said, it's very similar to yesterday. Luke might not agree with this, but I would have said for my boys yesterday coming in at halftime, we definitely should have put a couple goals in, and within 2 minutes, New Canaan took the lead yesterday. And again, New Canaan have to get a goal here in the first half, otherwise I think the Darien coaches will be definitely the happier. That's a great cross. That's a good header.
Yeah, very well had.
And the header by Courtney Ball.
And everyone forgot there was still a ball in play.
Yeah, Courtney bravely got ahead on that and then got flattened afterwards.
Yeah, and no score at the end of the first half yesterday. And then, of course, early on, 3 minutes in or so, Mitchell, the header off the cross by De La Vega.
Yeah, no, I think, I was pretty happy with the first 20 minutes yesterday for our boys. And then I think Darien grew into the game. They pressed us a lot harder, and we found it difficult for the rest of the game to get time and space to be able to play. I think a first bit of quality for us in the final third was Emilio's cross, and Javan was brave enough to stick his head in the way on the back post. That's the second time he's done that in as many weeks. So he's definitely got a knack for scoring. I think after that it was a bit of a barrage from Darien. I think the home crowd got behind your boys, John, and you know, almost willed it into the net with the amount of chances and crosses and free kicks that you guys managed to put into the box.
As I say, if you don't take your chances,
Oh yeah,
that's
tell me
a
about
great
it.
turn.
Nice turn that time by Rihanna Afshar.
Again, this is a great
Well done,
opportunity.
there you go, yeah.
If Patton can run at him
And
here.
you got Courtney O'Connell there, just
Pat
great
now to
cross
Hart.
by McKenna, well done. Still live in there. Izzy Miller, unlucky.
Think of all of the options she had there. That was not the.
It wouldn't be the one that I would have drawn up for. No, I probably would have gone with draw the defender, little slip pass to Courtney, and maybe Courtney's got a shot or another pass to one of the other girls in the area. But
Well, Patton's got enough quality there. She can carry that on and take a shot.
yeah.
In these conditions, again, you want to challenge the keeper, Jordan Vaught there, and got to do a little bit better with the ball. And Darien again, giving the ball away. And Darien are playing compact and defending well. They just got to hold onto the ball a little bit.
Yeah, it's good to see this from Rhee. You know, last couple of
That's a
minutes.
good ball.
Great ball. She's picked the ball up in the midfield. Realised there's a little pressure in there to actually take the ball off her, so she's carrying it a little more, which is nice. Draws defenders to her. Come on, Dill. Great feet. Oh, and again,
This
I
could
think
be a
went
shot
through
here.
Meg.
Great shot.
Oh,
Unlucky.
Dylan Patton. That's a great bit of skill by Dylan Patton
She's
there
getting-
on the left
she's
hand
getting
side.
closer.
Yeah. Stuck it through her legs. Oh, yeah, just if wraps her foot around that just a little bit more, I think that's sailing in the far post. I don't think the Darien goalkeeper's getting there.
4 minutes left to go in the first half
She's
here.
got 4 minutes left to go to get another foot closer.
Yeah, as I said, I think the Darien coaching staff will definitely be the happier here to get in here. And like I said, the worry now would be that it's only going to take one chance for Darien, and
Yeah, unless you put it in, that's why I was pleased. I knew, the longer the game went on yesterday, your home crowd would definitely get behind you. So it's nice to score the early goal. Obviously disappointed to concede late in the game, but such is soccer. Hey, John Bradley.
Want to quickly thank everybody for watching this. This is
and this is that
broadcast, joint broadcast, excuse me, John, for just 1 second, between DAF Media and NCTV. Our production crew, all student volunteers from both organizations, DAF Media and NCTV. Harvey Duplock on camera 1. Colin Adams is our director, and Will Olson on camera 2, our ISO camera. I want to thank them for their efforts, bringing you all the sights and sounds of this varsity soccer match this afternoon between rivals New Canaan and Darien.
again, it's all I said. It's a little bit sloppy right now. I'm not sure Darien care as long as they can keep this all square.
Yeah, I mean, you've got your accumulated fatigue in there. The fact that your cleats are probably a good couple of pounds heavier because they're full of water. It's cold.
We sure these coaches said they were relishing playing in these
No, I
elements?
said the players from both teams, not the
Oh,
coaches. the players from both teams who I spoke with before
Oh,
this
she
one.
can slip her in. Oh, here
That's
we
a
go.
great ball.
As I said, it only takes one. This is it.
Kind of
Can she capitalise on this?
well done. Good save, Emma Gibbons.
Again, and that's the danger here, right? You
Yeah. You
Caitlin Popson there could definitely have taken that on further.
Caitlin Popson breaking free.
It was a good effort once she's got her beat. And again, Quinn here knows how to deliver a good ball, so this could be the opportunity for Darien to punish New Canaan here.
Corner on the far side of the field for Darien. Colette Quinn to serve it up.
That's the ball
See?
Luke was talking
Yeah,
about.
there you go,
Exactly.
low
You took the
ball in.
words out of my mouth, John. Luke was just talking about that earlier in the broadcast. Do you prefer a high arcing shot from the corner or a low line drive? And Quinn delivers a low line drive that time.
I got a sub here for Darien. Freshening things up last couple of minutes.
Kate Min comes into the game for Darien. She replaces Popson. And we are under a minute remaining here in the first half of this one. No score on a rainy, cool day here in New Canaan, Connecticut. Beautiful Dunning Field.
You can see Darien starting to gain some confidence now, and getting all a little bit sloppy to end this first half. Just 30 seconds to go here. Not sure Darien will be in any rush to throw this ball in.
Hey, may as well just
30 seconds left. Ball being played near midfield here.
well done. Good touch still.
Nice turn by Pat.
Patton's going to have to do something quick. There's 20 seconds here. Just get that ball in the box and see what happens. There you go. Can she get a cross in? Yes.
Pat
and
across.
Oh, it's still live in there. Down to
There's-
Kaylee Harden. Dylan. Kaylee's there, back post. Oh!
Just
Oh,
wide
that would have. I
of
would
the
never have
far
had a clue if they'd have
post.
given that goal or not. What's this? The buzzer goes right.
Oh, does it?
We can take another look at that.
Well, we'll never know.
And Kaylee Harden just misses, making it 1-0.
Hello down there. Hello, people.
New Canaan. We will take a quick break. We've got a 10-minute intermission here before the start of the second half. We will break here. Darien, New Canaan, scoreless after the first half on a rainy day at Dunning Field. We are back live here at Dunning Field. Thanks for tuning in to this broadcast. A joint venture between DAF Media and NCTV. We are just about ready to get the second half underway between New Canaan and Darien on a rainy day here in New Canaan, Connecticut. New Canaan, plenty of chances and opportunities in the first half, but nothing to show for it. And we are underway now here in the second half.
Yeah, I think Darien did a good job defending in that half. And again, I think that these first 5-10 minutes are going to be important for New Canaan to not let Darien. I think Darien's going to be confident now that they've taken their lumps in the first half where New Canaan should have scored a couple of goals. I think Darien's got nothing to fear here, and they're going to come out and open up a little bit and go at New Canaan.
I think anytime you go away from home and you can see out the first half and ride a bit of a storm. And I mean, on the soccer sense and not just on the weather sense, and go into the second half an equal pegging. I think you've got to be happy with that, especially in a rivals game or in a derby game like this. As John alluded to in the first half, potentially the first awarding of the Rivals Cup today, if we can get a winner. Yesterday's boys' game ended up in a tie, so no, not awarded there.
Damian Andrew alongside Luke Green, the New Canaan High School boys varsity soccer coach, and Darien's head coach, John Bradley. So glad you could be with us.
So glad I'm nice and warm and dry.
I was just thinking the same thing. I hope wherever you are watching us from, you are
well done there by Darien.
Safe and dry.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind being out there playing in this weather, but coaching in it is not the most enjoyable. I enjoyed the 65 degrees and sunny yesterday.
Yeah, I tell you what,
Darien.
how about that for weather,
yeah.
John, huh? It was beautiful
yesterday.
I think not a
a
stitch of wind.
No, that's what happened.
Shirt sleeves.
When we missed those open goals, it's because we had the sun in our eyes.
I tell you what, though, you don't get that many. You don't get that in England on October 15th. That's for sure.
Well, that's what I said at the outset of the broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
Nice to be with two English lads like yourselves, and as John would call this, a perfect summer day in England, right?
Yeah, people
gorgeous.
People would be at the beach in this weather.
Oh, this is it.
CC Stein with a shot and a nice save that time by Emma Gibbons, the junior goalie for New Canaan, and hopefully we have another look at this when we get a chance.
If Stein picks a head up there and goes back across the keeper, I think that's 1-0. But it's exactly what I mentioned. Darien really without a chance in the first half, and then immediately within 2 minutes to go.
Here we go with the replay. Yeah,
there's a load of space on the other side of the goal there.
She's got to wrap her foot around that and go far post across the goalkeeper.
But again, Darien's got the bit between their teeth now. They've gone in there, realised that they've got lucky that first half. They did their job. New Canaan missed their chances. And now Darien have nothing to lose here by opening this game up and trying to win. Emma Shue back on the attack here. Going to use her pace.
Yeah,
if she can cut this back, that's a good ball. Oh, well defended again.
Well defended that time.
But again, you kind of got a little lack of, I'm just trying to count the number. There's 7 New Canaan players outside the box there when Shue got that. Again, at halftime, I hope the New Canaan coaches would have told their outside midfields and centre midfields to make runs into the box. And that's a good cut back there from Shue, but obviously there was 5 Dariens and 2 New Canaan, so it's going to be tough for New Canaan to score unless they commit more bodies forward.
Oh, McKenna Harden,
that's a good
left
ball.
foot into the box. It's not cleared properly. It's
that's a good ball.
Kaylee Harden, Olivia Bonyon.
And that's a goal for New Canaan. Emma Shue
well
right
worked
there.
In the box there. Really, really good piece of play there. Calm under pressure in the box. Final third. Make the chance count. Really not enough pressure there by Darien.
And let's take another look at this.
If you look there with the
she's tried to clear
if
it.
You look there, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean that's exactly what I was just talking about. You had 6 New Canaan players there in the box, and again I think there was 3 of them unmarked. Again, a great finish there from Shue.
It's really come from the throw-in on the right-hand side there that's gone in unchallenged. Darien failed to clear. a good ball in from McKenna with a left foot, and after.
Oh, Darien back in here.
Oh yeah.
We've
Here's
grown it.
Stein.
That's great
well
defending.
recovered, yeah, Catherine and McKenna there.
That's twice now Stein has gotten behind the New Canaan defense.
Yeah, as I said, that's good. That's what they're going to have to be aware of. Like I said, Darien have come out with a little bit more aggression and determination here. Again, a couple of good chances. Again, you don't want to give the ball away too cheaply there. If
well done, Olivia. Skips past the first defender and second.
Again, she can carry this. That's a great ball. I think that's going to be. Sue might be the only human that can keep that in.
Oh,
unlucky.
No, almost.
Her pace is phenomenal. I said if she can't keep that in, no one's going to keep it in.
There you
Here's
go.
another
She's
look at
in.
the goal here by...
First touch is actually Darien. She goes to clear it, but Emma Shue using her body well, and just a tidy finish there into the corner of the goal.
And a big goal early here in the second half for New Canaan after so many opportunities in the first half.
I think it's almost business as usual though for Darien. They knew they came. They knew, they knew the game coming out for the second half. They knew they're going to have to score at some point. New Canaan don't go through many games without scoring. So much the same, I think, for Lee Parsons' side. Can they get forward? Can they, capitalize on any mistakes and make a little bit more if they do get the opportunity to counter attack? And I think for Rich, really, you want probably a second goal if possible, pretty early on, kill the tie off, especially with the conditions the way they are. It's easier said than done, though. That's what we would have liked yesterday against your boys, John, but wasn't to be.
What was yesterday?
Here's the ball on the far side of the field is Patton.
Nice work by Dylan. She really does have good ability with the ball at her feet there. Maybe might have asked her to set the ball back just to Sophie Potter or Rihanna just to maintain possession.
She's been very impressive today.
Yeah, she is. She's done really well since coming in as a freshman to the team last year, and added some good quality to the team last year, and is taking more of a role this year in a sophomore year. So, I think she's going to be a big player for Rich and this girls program for the next couple of years.
These two teams met during the regular season.
It's a great throw there. I think she'll be looking as well defended by Courtney Ball. And Katie Chandler's done a good job in there. Obviously, that's the toughest role to be thrown in, centre back. If Jocelyn can just hold this up, that's good play, Pops, and she can switch that. That's well defended there by Harden.
It's a great step. Well done, Rihanna. Rihanna, Sophie, and even Olivia is so good at that, just picking the ball off the opposition's feet and maintaining possession. They really do work well together, those three in the centre of the midfield.
Darien right now.
Oh, here we go. Rihanna picks the ball up.
She can strike there. She can get out from under her feet. She can shoot.
Left foot, Rihanna half shot. It's come off the keeper. Bounced back out and cleared by Darien in there. So you just don't know whether like this, do you?
The shot by Rihanna Afshar and the save by Olivia Maniscalco, the Darien keeper.
So I think
possession with
the
New
big
Canaan.
issue here.
So Connell coming back on for Rihanna. I don't know if she's taken a knock or anything, or Rich just feels though O'Connell's got that little bit of magic that he needs in there right now to send them ahead.
That's a great turn.
Great feet again by Dylan.
Again, with just lacking that extra body in there.
Yeah, Kaylee will keep it alive. It's back to Courtney. And that's a bit of a speculative effort there, gone wide of the post for a goal kick.
I think Darien need to get a foot on the ball here and be a little bit more composed. At the moment, Darien are just being a little bit too wasteful. Let's have a little bit more composure, link up the play.
That's a great... Go on, Court. Dig it. Have a go. You may as well. Why not? Court.
And with the wet turf, Luke, that's got to be that much more difficult on a skidding ball towards the goalie to handle that.
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna pick up speed as it travels across the turf. It's gonna pick up speed as it travels across the turf, and you know, as John said in the first half, the keepers really, it's you've got to get a hand on it, you've got to get a body part, and really get it away from a dangerous area. It's one of those days where maybe you don't choose to collect the ball or catch it, just in case it slips out. You opt for the palm away or the punch away, and hope your defenders get there for that second ball first.
But again, it's a great matchup here, as I said, and obviously both teams have got to be aware, especially the coaching staff as well. Darien can't sit back here because something that people won't be aware of is that obviously with this, Quinn's on the ball here, is with this storm coming in, as I said, if this game stops, obviously, for those of you that don't know in soccer, as long as you get to halftime, so if the game was to end prematurely and not restart, New Canaan would be the winner if the score stays as it is. So Darien's really got to go at them here. Again, Darien back on the attack.
Oh, that was a nice little touch inside.
Darien has to try and force an equaliser here because, as I said, this is going to be really close as to whether this game gets played to completion. New Canaan back in the attack here. That's great play. If they can just look out this way.
Oh, Sophie Potter progressing into the
Sophie
final third.
Oh, just the wrong choice there. Yeah. Olivia Bognon was wide open. If she could have just seen her there, I think that could have been dangerous.
So we are a little over 10 minutes into this second half. 1-0 New Canaan on a goal by Shu.
Well done by
Emma
Kaylee
Shu, the
Harden
junior.
there. That's great stuff by Kaylee, you know, just a little show and turn down the line. When your team a throw in, keep the ball, can keep the pressure on Darien. You know, when you're constantly defending like this, you gotta maintain focus levels.
Substitution here for New Canaan as
Lizzie Kaczynski comes in.
Dylan Patton comes out and Kaczynski comes in.
Oh, I think Emma Shu was surprised that she had so much time there when it came over the defender's head from the throw.
Got Maggie Ramsey here with a goal kick. Darien just be looking to relieve a little bit of pressure. It's an interesting matchup here on this side with Stein and Lasecki. Darien will be looking to see if they can get the ball out here.
Hey, Courtney O'Connell's done well since she's gone in.
That's a good header there by Lasecki.
So calm on the ball, Sophie Potter. Oh.
They're tough ones to defend. That's well done there by Courtney Ball and Katie Chandler.
I think, again, the second half's been a good... good healthy battle between Emma Shu against the two central defenders from Darien.
There's Dolce trying to settle it.
I think
deflects off Bogdan.
Yeah, I think Bognon's taken.
That was right at the ref there, just to hold up. Check she's all right.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to be educated again with the drop ball rule because I have.
Tell you what, John, after yesterday, I am not sure either. But I will be reviewing that before we take the field again. Can hear Coach.
That's a good turn there. Shu's probably going to let this roll out for her. Well, she's got a corner anyway.
Yeah. I mean, if she'd have just... I think Kaylee Harden was making a lovely move underneath there. That was a little layoff. Let's see what New Canaan up for here. The higher kind of lofted cross in or a little lower driven. Who's taking it? I can't see. Is it Dill?
Looks like a little ball girl at this point. Oh yeah. You can't see out the window.
Oh, that's little Phoebe Shu, Emma Shu's little sister. She thinks she's gonna step in and take it in the orange penny there.
Bogdan.
Oh yeah, low
liner.
That's a well done. Again, I hear people shouting because their window's open, but I think what people have to understand, that's a great header by Courtney Ball, and that's part of the game. It is a physical game. I think she's had a fantastic season so far.
Shu turn just inside the area.
Shu with a big kick, sails over the crossbar. And if we have a chance to look at that again, let's take a look. Nice effort by Shu here.
Yeah, you can see what she's trying to do. She spins the defender well, or rolls the defender well, sorry, and she's aiming for that far post.
Yep.
Just gets a little too much on it. But you can't give Emma Shue too many of those opportunities and expect her to not take one of them. So Darien back four, got to be careful there. Well played, court.
This next 5 minutes is going to be very interesting. I said if New Canaan can get this second goal, I don't see way back for Darien.
That's a great challenge by Olivia Bognon. Slips Emma Shue down the side. 2 players to aim for in the middle.
Shue with a nice cross.
Nice, good improvisation there from Lizzie with the little back heel. Doesn't quite come off. It's like watching John Bradley in five-a-side, that.
It's a work of art. I'm like Picasso, man. Don't worry about me. There we go again. Again, there's just a lack of width again. That's a good ball. But again, it's just all too narrow. As I said, it's that's too easy for the Darien defenders.
Yeah, I think as well from Olivia,
I think that's a generous, generous by the ref there. There'll be no complaints here from Darien. Quinn is an excellent.
Delivers the ball well.
Yeah, again, you kind of got to take some chances. I mean, again, I'm looking here. You've got 7 New Canaans and 3 Dariens. I mean, that's a fantastic ball.
Quinn, just a freshman at Darien, so a bright future for her on the soccer field.
Like I said, other than Popson, I'm not sure Darien has any seniors on the field at the moment.
Mellon.
Unlucky.
Yep, Eleanor Mellon out there, excuse me, starting today. But again, that's just 1 goal, right? Darien's definitely not out of this. Good header there by Zoccolillo.
Yeah, again, this is her first, first season really as a starter in.
It's a good throw there by Mellon.
In Rich's side, and I think Anna's done really well. Played a lot of minutes. Really at the heart of that defense.
Luke, certainly New Canaan has not gone into a shell here in this second half since the goal. They continue to attack.
Yeah, they've done well. Well, I mean, the last attempt that they had in the half where Olivia picks the ball up around the NC emblem in the middle. I'd love to see it just without.
That's a great free kick.
And there's no pressure there. Really just carry the ball a little bit more and allow the movement of the front 3 up ahead of her to really develop before playing the pass. Oh, we can't. Because like John said, they're lacking a little bit of width on the right-hand side with the right forward coming in, whether it's Kaylee or Izzy or whoever it was in the first half. So just giving them, 10 more seconds after you've broken that midfield line and you're bearing down on the back line, just give them a chance to move. But this is threatening for New Canaan, bringing Dylan Patton back on the field.
Well defended there by Darien.
After she's probably had a 5 minutes or so just to rest. Well done, Charlotte Gelhaus on the left-hand side.
Gelhaus on the far side of the field.
You see how difficult it is for the girls at the back of Darien to read the kind of speed of the ball. It was the case for the goal. It was a bit of a scuffed clearance as the ball came off the turf, and again that time for the girl in the orange cleats. I'm not sure who she is, John. Well, number 20.
That's Maggie Ramsey.
But if you look here again, I counted 6 different occasions there where Darien had a chance. They've got to just get a touch on the ball, relax, breathe, and start to string some passes together. These are definitely not the conditions where you can just whack it and get out of trouble. Again.
Well, like now, so just carry the ball. Well done. Just let it develop in front.
A nice play by Ramsey to knock it out of bounds.
See, even now, New Canaan got a few players forward in the attacking half. They Courtney O'Connell, go on, get on the ball, love.
Gelhaus on the far side of the field, the throw in.
Love, nice idea from Courtney there. She got good ability with the ball in the air. So first touch volleys, that kind of stuff. She I wouldn't be surprised if she'd have hooked that one in the far corner.
This where Darien can move the ball quick. They can get. So again, that was a good ball there from Zoccolillo to Potter, almost to try and play the way out of trouble.
Again, New Canaan coming into this 8-2-1. Darien 7-2-1. They are right next to each other in the standings of the FCIAC East Division.
Yeah, there you go.
Now Shu's got exactly what matchup she wanted here. That's good defending again.
Sophie Patton, oh, great ball in.
Shu, the chip shot into the box.
Dylan Patton almost with a pass back to her there. Oh, that. I thought that went somewhere near a hand over there. I'm not sure whose it was, but nothing coming.
Maggie Ramsey here with the goal kick. 20 minutes to go here. Let's see if Darien can be a little bit braver. Maybe the coaches will put an extra forward on.
Yeah, we are
1-0, 2-0, makes no difference.
Just past the midway point of this second half, and New Canaan holding on to a 1-0 lead on an Emma Shu goal that was picture perfect.
Oh, we didn't talk about throw-ins coming out of your hands with the conditions, John Boy, did we?
Yes, it sometimes happens in this weather. That's a great ball. Well read there.
Yeah, well done, McKenna. It seems as though the New Canaan back four kind of have switched on and got a good level of focus after their early half opportunity that they let Darien have.
That's a good turn there now again. It's well defended there by Chandler.
Ball rolls out of bounds.
That's decent play there by Jocelyn Tyler. So at least she's trying to get her foot on the ball, find the player. Darien really struggling here to put passes together.
Tyler looking for Quinn.
Yeah.
This is a great opportunity for Darien here. Commit bodies forward. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. You got to get some numbers in the box, and no, he's not doing it though.
Here's Quinn now.
I know Emma Shu's quick, but I'm not sure I need 4 defenders back on Emma Shu with 18 minutes left in the game. But again, Quinn's service is very dangerous, so
yeah,
we'll see if New Canaan can do this. They got a couple of extra players back in there. That's a great ball. That's tricky.
Yep. Oh,
that's
great
an
hand.
excellent
Yeah.
save.
Excellent save by Gibbons. As again, Luke, we talked about the wet turf.
Yeah, she watched it all the way in there. Great hands. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous watching it. It might pop out, and Darien were closing in on her if she hadn't held it.
And it scoots a lot quicker off the turf now.
That's a tough ball to keep in. It's well done by Shu. I might just roll out for a goal kick.
Cross does roll out. As the rain has, as we take another look here.
Yeah, look at that. Oh,
of that save. And that was a short hop. And she was able to corral it.
If you look there, Bellissimo from Darien did an excellent job there following the rebound, presuming it was going to bounce back out. There's not a lot of players that actually follow the, as Luke could tell you, that follow the ball in.
Yeah, it was a great ball as well. I'm not sure who it was you said that delivered that, but that was delivered with pace into the right area, and any of those Darien girls had got a touch on that, or even, you know, a New Canaan had got a touch on it. I'm not sure, you know, you're asking a lot of Emma Gibbons to react quickly in that kind of space and time. But it's setting up for a good last 15 minutes. You know, Darien still in the game, New Canaan still pressing, looking for a second. Oh, Dylan's still down over there.
While we have a break in the action here, I want to give a shout out again to our entire production crew. student volunteers from both NCTV and DAF Media, Cortland Parrott and Harvey Duplock, Colin Adams and Will Olson doing a terrific job this afternoon to bring you this live stream as we take a look at the Darien players huddling up here.
Yeah,
and as I mentioned, the rain
somewhat
has subsided a little bit. Obviously, we're supposed to get more, as you mentioned, Luke. It should intensify as the evening progresses. But we take a look at that New Canaan huddle and the Darien huddle.
This is not what Rich would want Dylan Patton down, not just for today, but moving forward. She seems to be receiving some treatment from Diane, and I know she had a serious injury last year, which hampered the latter half of the season and the playoff picture. So, you know, you want all these girls fit going into, hopefully going into FCIAC and state tournament.
Yeah, it was a strange collision, so I can't really see if it was her head or.
Can we get a replay of that?
Yeah, we're going to take a little another look at the New Canaan goal here. Shu, nice turn there, and is able to beat Maniscalco, diving to her right. And that is where we stand now. 16:07 remaining in the game. 1-0 New Canaan. And we've got a little break in the action.
Looks to me like she just took a little
I don't know.
knock on the head there.
Patton is up, walking to the New Canaan bench, and she appears to be okay.
Have you got a...
The clue was she was holding her head.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, she's still holding her head.
Maybe she just had her hands on her head.
But she looks, fingers crossed, she looks okay. The trainer's over there. Hopefully it's just a little knock and nothing too serious.
It's certainly a good thing when you can get up on your own and walk to the sideline.
Here we go, 16 minutes left.
So get ready here for the final 16 minutes. It should be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, what if you're Lee over there now? What are you saying? Are you saying just carry on, wait for your chance? What are your instructions in that little break that you get to give your girls a little bit of a?
Well, I think you can see by yesterday when I had 2 defenders and 4 forwards that my attitude is what difference. Right? You go for it. To me, in these games, 1-0, 2-0. Who cares? So I think in the next few minutes, Darien will be looking to get some pressure. It doesn't matter what the goal's like. You've got to get a little bit of fear into these centre-backs, commit some more players forward. And at the same time, as I said, New Canaan, who have had the bulk of the opportunities, especially in both halves, I think they'll definitely be a little worried here because it doesn't take, as I said, Darien had a great chance to start of the half.
New Canaan won its first 8 games, got off to a great start, and they've gone through a little bit of a tough stretch here, 0-2-1 in their last 3. So this would go a long way.
Yeah,
to
like
restoring
I said,
some.
Like I said earlier, we've done a few of these games this year. Darien back on the attack here.
Yeah, I think they've had a couple of tough opposition and games on the road for New Canaan.
Oh, if you can play her in there, that's a great ball.
That is actually
that's well defended.
It's Kennedy.
Well, like I said, it's when you say you hit a rough patch. This is one of those games for New Canaan that's, as I said, really big in terms of getting one of those top 4 spots. With the level of the girls' league, these are the big games. Both of these teams at the start of the season would have known and expected they're going to win 7-8 games. Like this is for me the biggest game of the season for both of them in terms of trying to get that home game for the FCIAC playoffs. Ball back in the box here, well defended again by Darien. New Canaan have won it back. Should safely roll out for a goal kick.
Yes, I think it was freshman Kennedy. Kennedy Kreutzer that came on for Dylan there. I know Rich has been pleased with how she's done coming to the varsity side this year as a freshman. Learning a trade at the high school, but an exciting prospect for Rich for for the remainder of this year and the next couple of years coming.
Absolutely, Luke. The best thing about freshmen is they become sophomores.
Exactly. There you go. Oh,
I think I
to the
sound,
middle.
Paul Luke, I sound like a broken record here again. If that extra player was just committing himself to the box, I think New Canaan could have had definitely 4 or 5 goals here today.
You said that a couple of times.
We're under 13 minutes remaining here. The throw in here for New Canaan.
Yeah, and that's where
McKenna Harden.
The first goal came from. Pretty similar distance, unchallenged throw. Oh, he's given a penalty. Oh, he's given a free. That was in the area.
It's in the box. I'm not sure what he's given.
He's not realised that it's in the box.
Hey, I think they're just pointing out the lines to him.
Yeah,
it's in the box.
There
we go. And to be fair, that's excellent refereeing there because again, this is the same as most fields in this country that we play on. They're multi-use. There are extra lines on the field, but he was definitely.
He knew where the foul was,
correct.
And he was just taking his time and made the decision there. That was like you say, great refereeing.
Unlike yesterday. You lucky man, Mr. Green.
Let's get back to this game.
There we go.
Penalty.
There we go. This is
penalty kick here.
Olivia Bonyon, number 13.
Olivia and Olivia.
She's done it. Yeah, it's gone underneath.
New Canaan.
That's the New Canaan. Olivia unlucky there for the Darien keeper.
Yeah, she's gone the right way. Just can't get down quick enough. Olivia Bonyon's done well there. She's played the elements. Keep it low. Yeah, here we go with the instant replay. Both Olivia's gone to this side. She's gone down. Oh,
she guessed right, didn't she?
Yeah. Yeah, I think if she's committed there and she's dived full length, she it might hit her in the midriff, and maybe she saves that. I don't know, but it's gone in the goal. It's 2-0.
And just as I said, the rain had subsided a bit. It's back.
I don't know if you know.
Kate Min on the ball here out wide.
Yeah, I don't know if you know this phrase, Damien, but in the UK, they call it rain. They say it's raining cats and dogs.
Sure, I'm very familiar.
Yeah, I'm not sure where it comes from. But yeah, this is now switched back. Someone has turned the taps back on,
and it's 2-0. New Canaan on goals by Shu and Bognan.
It's definitely an uphill battle here now for Darien. I think for Rich and the girls, you just you try and settle in for the last 11 minutes. Darien are probably going to commit 1 or 2 more players forward, and we know how dangerous New Canaan can be. On the break.
Oh, no,
and just as that, they get a.
I said, I don't. Again, for those of you listening that don't know, there's no goals for, goals against in this league, so it really doesn't matter if Darien's going to try and get back in this game. They've got to commit a couple people forward, take a chance. As I said, if New Canaan get another one, really makes no difference. If Darien can get an opportunity and put a goal in, we'll really put New Canaan on the back foot.
Yeah, I think as we saw yesterday, you got to play to the final whistle, and you never know when your next opportunity is going to come. I think your goalkeeper's face is to thank for not conceding with 75 seconds left. So,
yeah, big save by your keeper in the second half of yesterday's match.
Yeah, it was a great save with. Oh, there it is. Oh, that was the one Darien were looking for.
And
yeah, yesterday was a good game. Lot of back and forth. Only dawned on me today that we could have ended it with our own personal penalty shootout to win the trophy.
Yeah, probably should have, really, shouldn't we?
We didn't think that far ahead.
No.
We looked and the trophy was gone.
Yeah, the admin staff took that one back to the cover.
Oh, Darien on the attack here.
Oh,
I would have done the same thing there. I think that's good defending. Don't take any chances.
Yeah.
Gibbons had a real good game there.
She's a great athlete, McKenna Harden. She recovers really well in those defensive situations, and she knows how to take charge. So,
John, you just brought up a great point. Gibbons has played very well.
I think the one she held on to earlier, like I said, I was really impressed that Bellissimo chased the rebound in, because Luke could tell you from the coaching standpoint, so many players don't follow those rebounds in. But if Gibbons literally spills that, then it's 1-1.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I mean, that's a tough ball to hang on to in these conditions.
In these conditions, absolutely. That's what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, I think it's good. Solid technique from Emma. She was low. She watched the ball all the way. I don't think you necessarily hit her right in the hands. I think it's gone through. Her body's in the right position, and she's hung on to it. So well done to her, and I'm sure a team and a coach are thankful for it. It's
that's
way. Got to be
excellent play there.
now,
She can just switch that into the middle.
Here.
Oh,
good feet.
Nice cross,
She
Maniscalco there.
It. Oh, Emma Shue almost with a second
Potter,
there.
I think that's a foul. Play on.
And Chandler with a terrific job.
Oh, and the keeper's claimed that one second time through.
Chandler saved a goal there, John.
Yeah, I think she's had a good game today.
Yeah, she has played well.
I think obviously Nell Niffin and Humphrey not playing today, obviously has changed the complexion of the game. But it's one of these games where people have to step up and play, right? You can't complain about injuries. I think Chandler's slid over there and done a real good job in the middle. I think Mellon's come out here and had a good game. As I said, I think Darien probably just a little bit more quality needed on the ball.
Yeah, I think they, would have liked a couple more passages or good pressure there from Kennedy. I think you would have liked a couple more phases with the ball. A little bit more of territory with in possession or at least attacking. I think the majority of the game's been played in the Darien half, which, tells its toll at times. And these New Canaan forwards, they are unrelenting, so they will continue to the final whistle, looking for a third or fourth goal if the opportunities allow.
Oh, that's a great touch.
Rihanna's got it on the edge of the area. Or maybe. I think she's looking for that little angled ball across the Kennedy there.
Darien, if they can get this round and play quick, just whack it. Oh, it's still moving.
And by the way, Olivia Maniscalco with 8 saves in this game, and Emma Gibbons with 5 saves, and all 5 have been big.
Oh.
Let's get we have no time for floodlight failure here. We've got to soldier on.
If it looks like it's gotten darker on your screen, that's because the lights just went out here at Dunning Field. Took a little bit of a hit.
It's all right. Carry on.
But they will be.
Rich Hickson gladly pointing out to us that the lights have gone out. Rich, we are fully aware that the lights have gone out. We're going to finish the game and get out of here before the storm comes. In England, they would chuck you on an orange ball and you keep playing.
And there was a little bit of a little bit of a power outage.
Yeah, to be fair, the way the weather,
out, they'll come back on.
David, to be fair, the way the weather is, I think it's it actually hasn't been that bad today. I think they could have played without the lights. I mean, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
That's a great ball into the box there.
Great touch by Kennedy as well. Oh, yeah, lovely.
That's
lovely
excellent play by
Kennedy.
That was one of the nicest passages of play of the game, actually. If they can serve this into the box, it could be trouble here for Darien. That's a great ball. Again, well defended, though, by Chandler.
Chandler, again, she has played well on that back line
I think
for
Darien.
Darien.
From the Darien perspective, I think she's been a bright spot today. Bellissimo's had a good game. I think, again, for Darien, this was only going to serve as a learning curve. Very, very young team out there today.
It doesn't get any easier for Darien this week. They'll play Staples on Friday in Darien, and Staples, of course, having a tremendous season near the top of the standings in the FCIAC. And who knows? You could see both of these teams face each other in the postseason down the road.
Yeah, as I said, I mean, I think this gives New Canaan the inside track on the 4 seed. Darien, another tough game on Friday.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
going out
huge.
against Staples.
Yeah, tough game. Staples right up there with Ridgefield.
And obviously for
one of the juggernauts.
for our boys team, easy game tomorrow against Staples.
Yeah.
And then we get the fun of playing Norwalk.
It's
Beautiful week.
Yeah.
it's a tough,
Big week.
tough run-in. Tough run-in for the end of this week for you, John Boy. We New Canaan, we welcome West Hill here on Saturday. So
That's a good free kick.
yeah,
Free
lovely
kick
idea.
here.
Great turn by Emma Shue. Go on, far post.
And just sails wide of the near post.
Yeah, she's going away from the goal there. It's a tough skill to wrap your foot around it, but lovely idea from Olivia, and great little post up against the defender there by Emma Shue. Well, have we got 3 minutes, 3:50 left?
Yep, Shoe here.
Under 4 minutes remaining in this one.
I think that
Oh, well done, Olivia. Go on.
that's one of those great examples of what I've been talking about the game. Excellent defending there from Darien, and then just turn the ball back over. Darien's got to do a better job going forward because, again, they've got some tough games coming up. A better job of putting their foot on the ball and trying to control the game. That's a great turn there by Dolce. Again, just wait and get some bodies forward.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know,
Maggie Ramsey, one of the... Now Darien's...
like Damien said before, New Canaan's had a couple of games on the bounce where the results haven't gone the way they would really have liked, and this will definitely serve to probably...
That's a great ball into... that could have made it a little...
And that was nearly a
Interesting.
one-timer by Bellissima, right?
yeah, she's had a good game. She's worked hard up there.
There's Dolce.
Like I was saying, it probably lifts some of the spirits in the New Canaan camp, and I think...
Well, it's
You
as
know.
we mentioned, it's been a tough stretch.
Yeah,
0-2
yeah,
and 1
exactly.
in their last 3. And
yeah, you want to break those slumps as quick as you can, and doing it against your rivals is always good. And
just 1
If we
point.
do- I'm not sure who's actually giving out the Rivals Trophy, but
I think you should.
it's gracefully, I'll give it out, gracefully. As I said, it's for those of you that don't know, there's a new premier club between the two towns called Rivals United. It's got 3 teams, and this year, the aptly named Rivals Cup, which will be given out year after year. There's one for the boys and one for the girls. Yesterday, we started in a tie, so it's got the dust on it, and then we put away till next year.
Exactly. Yeah.
Darien with the corner kick here to make the last 2 minutes interesting. Let's get it in there. That's a great ball. Can you get on the end of it? It's in the mix, and it's cleared.
Cleared out by New Canaan.
Yeah, well done by Kaylee. Made it safe there. I think it's nice to have been here for the inception of the rivals on both sides, John.
Yeah, we'll have to meet in the park for a penalty shootout to give it somewhere.
I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. You want me to go right foot or left foot?
It should have been 1 PK each. 1 for Luke, 1 for me. That's it.
I'd be pretty confident at that point.
With Damien in goal.
Oh, Damien's in goal. Nah, I thought we were going in goal
that's
for
the
our own.
position. Had I played soccer as a youth, that's the position that I would have. Nice tall goalie, right? That's always
it.
good.
Damien,
Perfect.
you're never too old to pick it up, my friend.
We can play some adult leagues, Luke.
I'll give you
Buchanan back on the attack. That's a great ball.
I'll give you some free lessons.
And
Oh, go on, Kaylee.
there's Kaylee Harden.
Again,
And a
That's
nice
all- yeah.
defensive
Courtney Ball, well
effort by
defended
Courtney
there.
Ball.
I told you, that forward line are relentless. 57 seconds to go, and they're battling just as hard as they were in the first couple of minutes.
Yeah, they've continued to
Yeah.
attack. 2-0 New Canaan on goals by Shu and Bognan. We're under a minute remaining in this one, and it certainly looks like New Canaan will
I
walk
probably
off
wouldn't
its
even.
home field with a
Mate, you gonna go
2-0
take that
win and
trophy down or
3
what?
points.
It looks like they're going to take. I wouldn't even take the free kick. I'll put this over the scoreboard. 20 seconds. Looks like they're going to try and get number 3.
There's Bognan into the box, and Quinn with the clear for Darien. And that will just about do it here this afternoon
Well headed there by Zoccolillo.
on a rainy day in New Canaan, as the Rams will get their first win
There you go.
in 4 games as they beat their arch rival Darien 2-0 here at Dunning Field. And let's take a look at the goals from this game. It started with Emma Shue here on a nice turn right in front of the goal. and beats Maniscalco diving to her right. And then on the penalty kick here, you can't see her, but that Bognan gets it past Olivia Maniscalco. Luke, it's been a pleasure. This has been a lot of fun.
Thank you. Appreciate
Thanks so
it.
much for doing that. Really appreciate it.
Thank
And
you.
it was great commentary from you and John. John, thanks
Always
as
a
always.
pleasure. Let me know
Always
when my next appointment is.
Absolutely, certainly will.
Luke's setting up his own TV station here. I'm available for bar mitzvahs, weddings, whatever you need.
I want to give a shout out to our DAF Media production crew, our director, Colin Adams, our camera 1 operator, Harvey Duplock, and our camera 2 operator, Will Olson. Thanks for their efforts. And, of course, Cortland Parrott from NCTV for his assistance in the setup here. I want to thank the athletic department here at New Canaan High School, athletic director Jay Egan for his hospitality. So that will do it from Dunning Field as New Canaan beats Darien 2-0 in varsity girls soccer. Have a great rest of your night, great rest of your week, everybody. Take care.